said the
women's issues.
You said the bit. Listen, your issues is my issues. You my sister. You my flesh. You my goddamn woman. You don't belong to nobody else. I ain't speaking to you like you ain't shit. I'm educating you. This is brotherly love. This is brotherly love. This is family business. And I'm asking you a question. If the fetus is not alive, according to you, how is their life on Mars? You see how disrespectful black women are? Right. You so disrespectful.
Right.
Not you.
I'm not saying that what's in a woman's womb does not matter.
Is it alive?
It is alive.
So then to kill it is murder.
I'm not saying that is the case.
So then to kill it is, hold on.
You resource this problem away and you help restore the economic injustice that black women face.
What you think we doing? What you think we doing? What you think you doing? You see how they pass on the tap you on the shoulder, they don't even know what you're talking about. Ask her what you're talking about. She don't know. She don't know. All she sees is a black woman talking to a black man, and she jumps on your side. What? Ask her. Ask her. Why she didn't stop? Why didn't she stop? Listen, I don't have to know you. Listen, I don't have to know you personally. I don't have to know you personally. You're a black woman in America. We both living in hell. We both been oppressed. I don't have to know your name and where you come from and what state you was in. You're a descendant of slaves, which means we've been oppressed. And I'm fixing the oppression. I'm fixing brothers, and I'm telling sisters, you can be strong. You can be stronger than what America say you are. It's a, listen, I ain't stepping inside your body, I'm stepping inside Planned Parenthood. I'm stepping inside Roe versus Wade courtroom. I'm stepping inside every graveyard that you done put in the back of them dustbins for them aborted fetuses. This is not inside your body. This is not inside your body, sis. Go ahead. Sis, why don't you have some respect? We having a conversation. Move aside. Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm listening to you. Listen, let me help you out. I understand that what... Now I'm assuming something now. I understand what we look like and how we talk might come across to you as if this is... See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Give me 1 Corinthians 11.
Are you going to clothe it? Are you going to help me provide resources?
You're goddamn right we are. What do you think we do? Go look up ISUPK and Commanding General Yohana. Go look up ISUPK Commanding General Yohana. We take kids in off the street. We take sisters off the street.
That's right. That's right.
We take crackheads off the street. We take drug dealers off the street.
That's right.
We go into the prisons and we take hardened
damn right
and turn them into men of the Lord.
Damn right.
Come over here and try to run us like if we were them. We doing the work. That's why we can stand and talk.
I know you're doing the work. That's why I'm talking to you. Because if I thought that you were a lost cause, I would have kept walking by. Just like I did
for the past few weeks, you told me it was a lost cause. But exactly. But something today strike a chord with you. Something today strike a chord with you.
Because I see it every day.
Exactly. And finally, you can't take it. Now let me ask you something. You don't have to answer. But have you had abortions before? I understand your pain. And you shouldn't have to go through that.
It's something that I understand.
Listen.
I went into Planned Parenthood. Can't wait to get a fucking abortion.
Sis, I ain't saying that about you. I ain't saying that. But you do know there are women who do it. You do know there are women who willingly kill their babies.
But they are a very, 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 very small percentage. And you can't put your own sisters in that box, dude.
Hold on.
You have to assume that your sisters know what's best for them.
We was just having a conversation. Hold on. It's not a small amount. It's not a small amount. It's bigger than you think. It's not an overwhelming majority, but it's bigger than you think. And the reason we're saying it like that is to let you know that abortion is murder. That's the first thing. Whether you did it under strenuous circumstances, whether you thought you didn't have a choice, or you willingly went to kill that child, you gotta understand it's murder. Now I understand what you did before. You thought you had no choice. You made a decision. But we out here to tell you today that that thing was wrong. And once you know it's wrong, you could change. And the next time you open your legs, you don't think about it. And the next time you have a child, you are not going to murder that child just because the white man gave you a license. that abortion
White man
is...
doesn't have to give me a license to do shit. I made that decision on my own.
Yeah, but abortion is murder, so how come you're not in jail? How come you're not serving 3 life sentences? Do you know if
Your term is not in jail.
Do
That's the only reason why I respect your movement, because you're actually pro-life.
Sis, do you know if I'm driving a car, sis, if I'm driving a car, or I pull out a gun and I kill a pregnant woman and that baby dies, do you know, even if that baby is 3 months old, I get charged with double homicide? So how come, wait, it what?
It empowers women to say that this was what you wanted and somebody else who had no right took that shit away from you.
You don't have right to that child. You don't have no right to that child. I don't.
So does the child not have a right for me to raise it?
The child has a right to live. And because somebody allowed you to live, you should let that child live. And it's something we don't understand because we're living under oppression. We're living under Egypt again. We're living in captivity again. And I understand you think you didn't have a choice, and I ain't coming down on you for what you did in the past. We all had a past. And we turned away from that and became brand new. You didn't think brothers up here walked women into the clinic and made them kill their own children? You think you in this alone? You think you the only one who with heavy shoulders of babies as bodies on your conscience? Nah, man. You'd be selfish to think that. We in the same boat. Everything you experience, we experience. And this white man called the devil has done played us against each other. That's why you use words like, let me finish. Why don't you let me? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know why I'm not playing us against each other? Because we having a conversation. That's progress. Normally I would have walked past and be like, them some crazy niggas. You've been doing it for, you just said we were a lost cause. You see what I'm saying? Why you do that? Because it's foreign to you, so you're like, what's wrong with him?
No, I just don't need people to be rude.
He's not rude.
We're having a conversation.
He's not rude. That's the spirit of the Lord. That's the spirit of the Lord. The Lord's people crying out for justice and righteousness. And that's the spirit of the Lord. You don't have a right to that child's life.
I'm not trying to change your perspective.
You're never going to do it. But I'm for sure trying to let you know that whatever you did in your past, that's gone. Now you know better.
Right.
And now you're fully responsible for it. You may get some mercy from before because you probably was a little simple in your life and you didn't take into account what you was doing. 3 times is a lot. But going forward, you better not kill no more black children. You better not murder no more black children. The Lord will hold you accountable from this day if you walk into Planned Parenthood and give them bastards money to murder our future. The Lord will hold you accountable. And this ain't coming down on you, this is brotherly love. We are build this nation up, and we can't do it separate. We cannot do it separate. And let me just go in the Bible and show you one thing. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
That the head of who?
Head of every man is Christ. And the head of every woman is the man.
Brother, if you don't mind, let me finish making a point. You're going to get to talk to her some other time, all right? Read it one more time.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. And the head of every woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God.
What does that scripture mean? There's an order to everything in life. There's an order. Just like the president, they call him what? The commander-in-chief. Because he's the head of the country and the military. And things flow downhill. And if something happens wrong in the house, guess who takes the blame? Him. You understand?